Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 21 in the RSV for December 21, 2023. The king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart. To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked, are sin. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to want. The getting of treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a snare of death. The violence of the wicked will sweep them away because they refuse to do what is just. The way of the guilty is crooked, but the conduct of the pure is right. It is better to live in the corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a contentious woman. The soul of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no mercy in his eyes. When a scoffer is punished, the simple become wise. When a wise man is instructed, he gains knowledge. The righteous observes the house of the wicked. The wicked are cast down to ruin. He who closes his ear to the cry of the poor will himself cry out and not be heard. A gift given in secret averts anger, and a bribe in the bosom, strong wrath. When justice is done, it is a joy to the righteous, but dismay to evildoers. A man who wanders from the way of understanding will rest in the assembly of the dead. He who loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil will not be rich. The wicked is a ransom for the righteous, and the faithless for the upright. It is better to live in a desert land than with a contentious and fretful woman. Precious treasure remains in a wise man's dwelling, but a foolish man devours it. He who pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. A wise man scales the city of the mighty and brings down the stronghold in which they trust. He who keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps himself out of trouble. Scoffer is the name of the proud, haughty man who acts with arrogant pride. The desire of the sluggard kills him, for his hands refuse to labor. All day long the wicked covets, but the righteous gives and does not hold back. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination, how much more when he brings it with evil intent. A false witness will perish, but the word of a man who hears will endure. A wicked man puts on a bold face, but an upright man considers his ways. No wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory belongs to the Lord. Yeah, get psyched. No wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord. And victory belongs to Yahweh. Get psyched, man. I know. What are you doing, Cheetah? That should psych you up. All these are proverbs, promises, guidances, and stuff. But this is a word, you know what I'm saying? Wisdom, understanding, or counsel. There's nothing humans are going to do or figure out that can avail against Yahweh, the Lord. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory belongs to Yahweh. Get psyched. I've said this in a couple of the last chapters, right? About the king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will. He'll either bend our will or our actions to his purpose, or he'll let us do what he wants, and he's going to bend other people's wills and actions so that it'll just be incorporated into the plan. Yahweh's plan is going to be accomplished. Nothing you can do about it. Or me. Or the adversary. Or his minions. Nothing you can do. It'll be accomplished as it should be. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart. Well, you can tell yourself whatever, and you can conduct yourself however. But at the end of the day, there's somebody that can see right through you. Body, brain, heart, soul, just see through you, like we see through a pane of glass. And that's who you're going to be judged by, not me. Not even yourself. That theology doesn't work, because everything is right to yourself, right? If you're the ultimate authority, there has to be an outside authority for there to be good and evil and right and wrong. To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to Yahweh than sacrifice to the Lord. We're in the RSV, but let's just say. So, monks, nuns, people who suffer in austerity, I'm not saying some people are not called to do that or that it's wrong. I'm just saying right here, to go do righteousness and to go do justice is more acceptable than sacrifice. And haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked. What do we mean by that? It says our sin, the lamp of the wicked. This is what is putting a light out to the world. This is how their worldview is. This is what's guiding them along the way. The light that they have is haughty eyes and a proud heart. So again, it's a me-centered existence. And we don't live in America. We don't really have open topped roofs on houses by which we can hang out in the cool of the day, dry our clothes, store stuff. We don't even have that. So that's what it's talking about when it says to live in the corner of a housetop than with a contentious woman. That's like saying better to go live in your attic, dude, than to live downstairs with crazy girl. So choose wisely. Later, it says, right, contentious and fretful. Right? Is that the word it used? I know it's fretful in this one. Yeah, contentious and fretful woman. Well, she's got an issue with you, and she's got an issue with reality because she's anxious. Jesus tells us not to be anxious, and we got to help our wives to not be anxious and pray over them and be with them. So, with that note, I'm running out of time on the clock, but go with God, be blessed. Pray for those around you, especially your significant others.